Now, let's say you're a moderate. You might think you're conservative, you might think you're liberal, but you're actually neither one. You might think you're Democrat or Republican. You might think you're from a blue state or a red state. Chances are you're either from a blue state and you think red, or you're from a red state and you think you're blue, but it doesn't matter. It's all irrelevant. The fact is, there's this big spectrum, and there's the liberals on the one side, and there's the conservatives on the other. And there's a whole bunch of people in between. Let's say you are right down the middle. Let's just say that. You represent the actual dividing point. It's like you're as far away from that side as you are that side. And you think both extremes are kooky. Not only are they kooky, if either extreme got their way, America would completely cease to exist. It would become something else. If they win, it's a fascist state. If they win, it's socialism. Both of them think that they can eventually get to some sort of utopia in which everybody's happy, but they're both wrong. And if they get their way, everything's going to go just to crap. So you can't let either of them get their way. But you have to work with them. You have to work with both extremes, and you have to keep both wings flapping, right? So we can continue going where exactly? Forward? We don't seem to be going anywhere. We're just flapping our wings. So you have to make both sides think you're on their side. And you have to do that with concessions, with compromise, with negotiation, brinkmanship. You have to give them, over there on the liberal side, of a couple things. Roe versus Wade, for example. You let them win an abortion for a while. But the conservatives have to think that they have the upper hand too, so eventually there's going to be the battle again, and maybe they'll win this time. Maybe they'll get their way, and we'll go back to having fetuses kicked out by way of coat hangers. But, you know, as long as both sides think they have an edge, that they have a chance to win, you can't let either side win. You have to perpetuate this battle. So you have to keep both sides thinking that they're each other's enemies. And you do that by way of concessions, by way of being the moderate, and letting the conservatives get their way on some things, like the gay thing, not letting them letting gays get married. You know, don't let them do that. That way the conservatives think that they're winning for a while, and then that's going to turn around because you want the liberals to think that they're winning too. It's going to be this constant, perpetual machine, this political machine. So long as both sides think you're on their side, when it comes election time, they might vote for you. I know you think you love this country. You love your mom, you love apple pie, you love baseball and football. The Constitution speaks of defending this country against enemies both foreign and domestic. I really hate to break it to you, but I just told the liberals and the conservatives, you are the enemy. Sorry.